Join the 28-hour SQL Server Masterclass on the Udemy platform for only $15 instead of $89. Learn how to become a future developer or either a future DBA or performance expert on SQL Server with 150 exercises. The link to the promotion is in the video description. Okay? Want to get started on SQL Server? Then join me. Okay, let's go for the creation of the table. Use formation. So what is use formation? It simply allows you to use the current database. Use formation means use this formation database and then I create my table on this database. For the moment, we are on the master database, just here. Okay. So I will use this command, use formation. Let's execute this query. You can see here that it has changed. Okay. Now we are on the formation database. We are working on this formation. I am on the formation database here. We will see that you create many SQL scripts. If you don't use them on the database, you will have an error. Use formation is going to be very convenient to use this database and then to avoid writing other SQL queries on other database. Okay, it's a very good practice to start with the use followed by the name of your database at the beginning of a transact SQL. Okay, understood? So I do use formation. SQL comments. SQL comments here are made with two dashes. I put two dashes just here, and I can put my command. If I remove the dashes, it's not good. Okay, I have an error syntax. If I put just two dashes, the commands is now good. It's very useful why I am doing a callback on queries I have already written. So if I come back to it afterwards, I know what I did in that query. So here we saw how to use a precise database and dashes to add comments. So we are on the right database, so here we go. Creation of a table with one column. So I'm going to start with transact SQL. Create table, let's make a zoom. Create table with the name of my table. Okay, with the name of the column and varchar. Varchar is for strings of character. Okay, we will talk about it in the another session. Okay, so it's a simple table with just one column. Let's execute this query. Command completed successfully. Okay, so I go back on my Management Studio interface. I go on table and I see, and here we can see my table. It's just here, table, and my table is just that. Okay, so we create a table named my table with the transact SQL. And you can see the column names with the varchar. Okay. Okay, so I will do it with Management Studio. We click on New Table. sorry, new table, okay, and a page appears with the name of the column. I will call it exercise, for example, with the column type and char this. Then I save the table here, just here. Save the table. And a page appears with the name of the table. I'm going to put, for example, exercise example. Okay. And if you make a refresh, your new table appears just here. Exercise example. So we learned how to create a table with Transact SQL and Management Studio. Okay, so now we are going to create a table with 2 columns. Okay, let's make a zoom. Okay, with 2 columns. Create table with the name of my table with the 2 columns. Column names, Vashar 2000, and with a comma following the second column first name with Vashar. Okay? Don't forget the second parenthesis, just here. Okay? Because if I forget it, and I do, and if I execute the query, we have an incorrect syntax. Okay? Just add the parentheses, execute this query. It's perfect. Command completely successfully. If I make a refresh, my second table with the name my table tools is appears. It's good. Okay? And what if I remove the comma? If I remove the comma and I execute this query, we have an incorrect syntax near first name. The comma is mandatory. So we have to put the comma. Okay? So in this demonstration, we saw how to create a table with Transact SQL and with Management Studio. And that's not bad. Okay? Okay. Let's continue on the next demonstration.